Hello everyone, it's your boy the Crackhead wishing you all a wonderful Friday afternoon from South Tel Aviv, the Nevi Shanani neighborhood. This video is not about the neighborhood but about the rush hour on a Friday afternoon before Shabbat sets in. But before we go into that, let's talk a little bit about Nevi Shanani. Nevi Shanani is a historic South Tel Aviv neighborhood known for its unique menorah-shaped grid design, centered around the pedestrianized cobble Nevi Shanani Street. Historically a 1920s Jewish residential area, it is now a vibrant, dense, and ethnically diverse area heavily populated by African asylum seekers and foreign workers. It serves as a central hub for migrant communities featuring specialized shops and restaurants. Nevishanan Street is a long pedestrian mall with a curved layout originally designed to resemble a menorah. Hello, what's up everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. It's always gonna be your boy, the Crackhead, and I wish you all a wonderful day. I am at the Nevi Shannan area of Tel Aviv. I'm going to the central bus station because I have a trip to make. The Nevi Shannan neighborhood is characterized by intense hustle and bustle with high foot traffic, but also grapples with issues related to poverty and aging infrastructure. By the way, Shabbat Shalom. It's a Friday afternoon and there are more people here because so many foreign workers are going for the weekend. The neighborhood is located near the old central bus station and acts as a contrast to the nearby rapidly gentrifying areas of Florentine and Neve Tzedek. Friday afternoon in Tel Aviv is not just any afternoon. This is the last breath of the week. The sun is still high, but time is already running. At the central bus station, everything moves at once. People don't walk here, they rush. Suitcases roll like drums on concrete. Plastic bags swing, phones vibrate, languages collide mid-sentence. This place is a world inside a building. A maze of levels, corridors, smells, echoes. And today it feels like the entire world showed up. You hear Russian, you hear French, Amharic, you hear Tagalog, Spanish, English with accents from everywhere. You see tourists, you see workers, and of course you see dreamers. People who came for a week and people who came for a lifetime. Some look confused, some look exhausted. You can see there is a whole lot of people waiting to get into the central bus station. People going back for holiday because they've been working all week. Some look like they already know they are late. The clock doesn't shout, but everyone hears it. Because in a few hours, everything changes. Buses are filling fast now. Outside, taxi drivers calling out destinations like Jerusalem, Haifa, Petah Tikva, Rishon. Some are the last rides before Shabbat. You can feel the pressure in the air, not panic, urgency. The main entrance into the bus station had so many people waiting to be checked in, but I decided to try a different entrance only to realize it was locked. This entrance into the central bus station is closed. I was hoping to come through this entrance. Is it locked? Is it closed? Yeah, it seems so. All right. I don't think I actually need the bus
to go to where I want to go to, but then with the bus it's going to be cheaper. With the minibus, it's going to be more expensive, even though it's going to be faster.
This is Tel Aviv right before Shabbat, when the city excels, but only after it sprints. And the foreigners, oh, they stand out, but they also belong.
Now I'm going to be looking for another entrance.
Some of them don't know what's coming. They don't know that in few hours the noise will soften, that the buses will stop, that the streets will be empty, that the city will slow its heartbeat. Right now, they only feel the rush.
The weather today is awesome, but I'm wearing this shawl or this scarf because I'm going to be coming back at night. And usually at night it is colder and chiller. Since I'm not properly dressed for the night, that's why this will be my savior. This is a central bus station complex, and down here you can see there are a lot of shops. Most of these shops are going to be open even on Shabbat.
The mystery, the beautiful chaos, the central bus station doesn't judge.
I'm looking for another entrance, or probably on Fridays. I've forgotten how it works here at the central bus station. Usually many entrances are open, maybe because it's Shabbat. This is another entrance here, but it seems it is closed. Okay, let me go in front.
It absorbs everyone the same way, with flickering lights, long hallways, and the feeling that something important is about to end or begin. Tel Aviv Central Bus Station doesn't introduce itself politely. It drops you straight into the deep end.
Oh, hallelujah, it's open here. So I'm going to be going in through here.
With securities at the entrance is checking everyone who go inside, and suddenly you're inside a building that feels less like architecture and more like a living organism.
To that.
And once you're inside the Tel Aviv Central Bus Station, it hums, it echoes, it breathes people in and out. Escalators groan like they're tired of carrying stories upward.
So I am inside, and right now I'm taking myself to the 6th floor because that's where the bus to the city I'm heading to is gonna be. Platform, I don't remember the name of the platform or the number of the platform, but I know it's on the 6th floor. And this is floor number 5. Once again, super fun. Remember in one of the videos I made, and I said in every plaza you have to find super fun. And here is proof.
Neon signs flicker as if they're winking at you, saying, "Welcome to the chaos."
This is an Ethiopian shop. Beautiful dress. Beautiful dresses. Ethiopian attires.
On the 4th and 5th floors, shops screaming discounts in 3 languages, final sale, no returns, only today. Owners fully awake watching the world pass by. Most of them have been here for decades. You walk further and the smell changes. Suddenly, it's fried dough, then spices from Filipino shops, then cheap perfumes, then strong coffee that feels like it could wake the dead. There are clothing stores selling jeans for prices that make you suspicious, and other clothing shops that sell very cheap. Some shops look frozen in time. Faded posters, old cash registers, yellow tape holding price tags that haven't moved in years. Others feel strangely alive. LED lights, loud music, old Tel Aviv and new Tel Aviv sharing the same narrow hallway, pretending not to notice each other.
Let me go to floor number 3. There is something I need to check or probably buy.
Every sales feels urgent here, as if the building itself is whispering, buy it now. You might never pass here again. People stop, bargain, hesitate, walk away, come back.
It's like this floor is dedicated to shoes. A lot of shoe shops here, but it's not shoes I'm looking for. I'm looking for something else, something different.
On the third floor, people try on shoes, and for those who came to board buses to different destinations, they keep one eye on their watches for the departure. Footsteps bouncing off concrete, languages layering on top of each other until none of them fully make sense, but somehow the meaning does. This isn't a mall. It's not a station. It's a marketplace caught between movement and waiting. Everyone inside is either leaving, arriving, or stuck somewhere in between. The sales never really end here. The shops don't close properly. They just pause, like the people who run them, who built lives inside this maze. Tel Aviv Central Bus Station doesn't try to be beautiful. It doesn't apologize either.
All right, so I didn't find what I'm looking for, so I'm taking myself to floor number 6.
This is the fourth floor of the Tel Aviv Central Bus Station. This floor is famous for its large Asian market, particularly active on Saturdays. It features fresh herbs, vegetables, and specialty grocery items for the local immigrants and refugee communities.
Here it says farmers market. You can see people doing shopping for the weekend.
The main plaza often hosts seasonal markets such as the Novi God Market. Numerous small businesses operate here, including clothing shops, convenience stores, and electronics/gadget stores.
This smells so nice even from here. Guess this is Filipino food.
Magkano noong 40? Wala nang pababa ngayon.
And this is the clothes section. This is the price tag. So these boots here goes for 20 shekels a pair.
Dito eh. Dito ya ka? Dito ni. Magana ka?
The reason I went down to the third floor was because I was searching for a pair of earrings to buy. On this floor, I happened to find a shop, and so I went in to take a look at what they have. I ended up buying a pair for just 20 shekels. Alright, don't laugh. I said it several times that I wear very cheap things.
One of these goes for 20 shekels, three for 50 shekels. They're beautiful. Fashion jewelry. You have something African? I want a big earring, like I like this. How much? The price is not here. Like one piece like this, 20 shekel? One piece like this, 20? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, beautiful.
The Tel Aviv Central Bus Station contains a sprawling and eclectic mix of over 1,000 shops and eateries, ranging from major retail chains to specialized ethnic markets. While some areas of the station appear neglected, it remains a primary hub for affordable shopping, particularly for clothing, electronics, and international food. The station is known for discounts, fashion, and a variety of independent boutiques. There is Lee Cooper, a popular clothing chain outlet located within the station. The White House, a clothing shop providing various apparel options. Madman specializes in men's fashion and clothing. Leah Fashion features designer clothes and unique styles. Laguna Shoes is a dedicated footwear store located on the ground levels. And today I happen to be in a jewelry store on the 4th floor here at the Central Bus Station. The station houses a significant market area with diverse international offerings. Many shops specialize in mobile devices, repairs, and travel gear. As the main bus station serving the city, the Tel Aviv Central Bus Station has existed in its South Tel Aviv spot since 1993 and is one of the world's largest bus stations, measuring a mammoth 230,000 square meters. With plans to originally open in the late 1960s, financial troubles put a stop to works, which recommenced decades later. The bus station is full of intriguing nooks within its labyrinth-like structure, and among its many offerings features a shopping mall with more than 1,000 stores, cafes, and restaurants. Around 80,000 people pass through the building daily, typically those en route to catch an inner or intracity bus. Although the site itself is notoriously disliked due to its neglected state and proximity to the poorest part of the city, the station is useful for navigating to other parts of the country. The Tel Aviv Central Bus Station's inner halls have become a place of refuge for many ethnic groups living in the city. Contained in its hidden pockets is a tiny Yiddish museum, Filipino church, a graffiti and street art exhibition, refugee health center, and even a dance rehearsal space for youth. It functions as a safe space for many immigrants and presents the opportunity for inner community businesses to flourish. What's more, it's a popular connection point for locals, visitors, and the country's soldiers traveling between cities.
All right. Okay. How do I look, guys? Cool. At least it's not expensive. Why do I feel it's gonna go off on the road? Thank you. All right, I bought myself these beautiful earrings and I like it. Well, anyways, it looked cool before I decided to buy it. I don't just plan on buying things. Sometimes it's spontaneous and I gotta go with the flow. So now let's take ourselves to floor number 6.
Ay, pag lumabas ka, wala kang internet.
I hope the buses haven't stopped working because of Shabbat.
The sixth floor of Tel Aviv Central Bus Station isn't about shopping anymore. It's about decisions. People don't wander there. They arrive with purpose or with panic. The hallway stretches long and narrow, like it's testing your patience. Every few steps, a sign points somewhere else. Platforms change. Nothing is fixed except the feeling that the bus will leave without you if you stop paying attention. I pass faces that I will never see again, and yet for this moment, we're connected by the same countdown.
Why do I feel hungry even though I ate before leaving the house? But anyways, I'm gonna find myself something to eat once I get to where I'm heading to.
The sixth floor of the Tel Aviv Central Bus Station serves as the building's primary intercity transportation hub and a unique cultural micro-center. While the station has 7 floors, floor number 6 is one of only 2 floors actively used for bus departures. Most intercity buses departing from Tel Aviv leave from the north wing of this floor.
So right now I am outside. This is 6th floor of the Central Bus Station, and this is platform 634 waiting for, no, this is not the platform. I should wait for the bus I'm waiting for. It should be there where you see those guys standing. That's platform 635.
From this elevated vantage point, you can view the surrounding Nevishana neighborhood, an area characterized by dense apartment buildings and a complex infrastructure of bridges and ramps designed to guide buses directly to the upper floors. What you can see from this 6th floor are panoramic views of South Tel Aviv, including the gritty and historic Nevishana neighborhood and the sprawling concrete infrastructure of the station itself.
From Nigeria. Yeah, you've been there before?
No, listen, but
You hear about it. Okay. Hmm?
you live here,
Yeah, I live here. Long time.
so you speak Hebrew.
A little. I understand very little, but yeah, speaking is kaha kaha. That's how they say. Yeah.
תודה רבה.
בבקשה.
לך, תמשיך.
It's okay. All right, that's my bus coming. Time to getting on board. Bus 301.
Finally, my bus arrived. I don't know, was it too fast? Or now is it too quiet? Half Hebrew, half mystery. People lean forward when their buses arrive. Bodies tense. hands tighten around bags, and then there it is. Our bus is here and we're about to enter. The engine is humming, doors open like a mouth that's about to speak or swallow. The driver, I believe, looks calm. They always are calm. They know the ending of this story. I step closer. The smell of diesel mixes with coffee and dust. The floor vibrates gently beneath my feet. This is the top of the building, the sixth floor, but it doesn't feel like an ending. It feels like the edge between Tel Aviv and everywhere else, between now and later, between staying and leaving. As I wait to aboard the bus, very soon the doors will be closing behind me, and with a final sound, not loud, but certain. I wait patiently in line, waiting for my turn to board. Now it feels like eternity. But no matter how long it takes to board the bus, drivers always leave on time. And so I am not bothered, because I know I will get on this bus and get safely to my destination as I welcome Shabbat. Remember, this is a story about the rush hour before Shabbat at the Tel Aviv Central Bus Station. It is your boy, the Crackhead. I hope you did enjoy this video. Wishing you all a wonderful day, and bye for now.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the camera now because the journey's about to get started. See you on the other side. Bye for now.